It's real? We're doing this shit? We're doing this shit? We're going live? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the VP and J Show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another
yes, sir.
episode this week. An extra episode because we have some special guests today.
¿Cómo?
Go. Some
Yeah,
people.
yeah. We got some family member from the hood. You
We
already
got a
know.
few people
I'ma
here.
say it like that. The
Not
hood.
everybody's on the mic because some people
But nah,
don't
they
wanna
from
talk
another.
shit, you know?
¿Cómo fue, Jay? ¿Cómo fue? Because I was
They
talking
don't want
over
to
you.
talk shit.
¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo,
Oh, no.
¿Cómo que not from the hood?
No, I wasn't trying to put it like that. But, you know, that was my hood, too. I was raised out there in
Wait,
AP.
what hood is this?
AP.
Hold on.
Espérate.
Let me bring it back.
Yo me pongo rápido como el rapero.
Esto está
¿oíste?
encendido ya.
¿Cómo que I'm not
Y lo
from
que
the
tenemos
hood?
a couple of seconds.
Wait,
I'm from A-Raw hood.
B. Hold on, stop.
A-Rod? What
Hold
hood? Kendall?
Kendall, man.
You
Hold
from
on.
Kendall?
Hold on, let me run it back. When you say like,
Wait. Let's go one at a time.
Let me run it
'cause
back.
you
That's what I
guys,
say, like-
you guys are so hyped tonight. Let's go
let
one
me
at
run
a
it back.
time.
When you say V, like they're from my hood. What hood is this?
AP, you already know Alapata.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they go back in the day. Both
Yes,
of them.
sir.
All right.
You know, we got some other guests in
Well,
the
Billy's
background.
a little bit
Oh,
older than us, so yeah.
Let me ask you a
a
question.
little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
Billy
Let me
the
ask you a
vet.
question. Let me ask you a question. Are these niggas always talk shit? Cause these niggas sound like they talk a lot of shit. I'm just saying, like, not in a bad way. They just talk shit. Like,
They out there.
Nosotros estamos ready, estamos
Yeah.
jalapeños.
Nah,
Say-
but,
To it.
but we got today in the crib. You listeners could hear it because these guys are hype.
It's loud.
But you know, we got Rambo in the crib. You already know what it is.
yes, sir.
Ey, ey,
Yes,
ey,
sir.
ey,
Yes, sir.
está
Yes,
de
sir.
pinga.
And we got another brother already over here. Palomino en la casa también.
Yes, sir. Let's chop it up.
And in the background, we got the barber.
And-
we got the lover boy and
Ooh, Freaky
the
Steve.
real lover boy over there.
And we got a new,
The real
we got a
lover
new
boy over
member
there.
visiting
Yeah,
us
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
You already know. PR in la casa. But yeah, we gonna start it off asking these fellas a little something to get to
Oh,
know you guys.
bring on to the reason like talk about the other day, like Tory Lanez.
Wait a minute. You went too far. Tory Lanez. I wanted to ask these guys a question.
Okay,
you know, who's
okay,
Palomino?
okay,
you know what
okay,
you
okay.
do, you know what I mean?
All right.
But damn, you want to talk about Tory Lanez? We can
Yeah,
go ahead.
because I
Let's
wanna,
go.
like,
Let's
talk
go.
about
Let's
that
go.
shit, like-
I got you, Jay. Let's
Like,
rock.
I want to hear like what these motherfuckers saying. Like, does Tory Lanez should be in jail? Let me start from the beginning. Should he not be because Meg Thee Stallion, whatever all this bullshit? But
I mean,
now he got stabbed 14 times, 2 times in the back of the head,
bless.
6 times in the back of the chest. They fucking punctured his lungs, 1 time in the cheek, and now the following day he had his fucking Meg Thee Stallion's best friend saying the bodyguard like, oh, I heard that like no
He felt
did,
bad
he
for
didn't do
him,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. And like
what you guys think about that? You guys heard about that story?
Man, I think they trying to set him up, to be honest.
I don't think they trying to set him up. I don't think it's related.
Yeah. He had a lot of things that he had to say about the industry. So,
That's why I didn't want to go there, but that's my first thought when I heard he got stabbed. Like, damn, it could have been because of what he did with the music industry or whatever.
even the whole shooting, they say that he was not the one who shot.
I mean, yeah, that's what I heard in that.
nah,
Nah, he
he's
from
Canadian
Canada.
actually.
He from
He's
Canada.
Canadian, yeah.
Canadian.
But I know he wanted to go. He wanted to get out of his contract,
Yeah.
and he was talking a lot of shit about. I don't know who his
Like labels and
manager?
shit like that.
yeah. So he was talking a lot of shit about that, and the whole thing. I think they set him up.
Right.
Damn.
So y'all don't think it was nothing to do with the stallion?
I doubt it.
I mean, she the one who got him locked up.
He's locked up because
Yeah.
supposedly
She
he
did?
shot her.
But now they're saying they're not. Right?
Would
But
you
what
say?
came out was like her best friend, like Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, was the one that supposedly like pulled a gun and like shot at him, and Tory Lanez tried to stop it, and like it popped off like that, and he got arrested for possession of guns, shit like that.
Yeah.
For taking her gun or whatever.
Right, supposedly.
Knowing
No.
that there was different type of like way outs and on the.
So
gun.
if we tried it like a normal case, not like Tory Lanez, is Megan Thee Stallion in trouble for that shit?
No,
Nah, 'cause
no.
I think he
No.
he
No, she-
already got.
She's not. No,
Tory Lanez.
She already got convicted,
She
no?
never like she was the one that brought the charges. It was a federal shit,
Yeah.
like for having a gun and shit like that.
Yeah.
She didn't bring any charges against him.
He's already convicted for that, no?
Right.
Right. That's why he's serving.
His whole thing was like having a gun because he shouldn't have a gun, like type of thing. Yeah.
But I think something was up with the whole who shot at. Because supposedly she got shot in the foot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
Yeah,
And
but-
at first she lied, said it was that she didn't get shot or somebody else did it. I don't know the
All
whole
I
deal
heard
with
was
that.
She got shot in the foot, and I honestly thought that it was like some shit that happened when they were out in the club and maybe the fucking security guard or some bullshit happened. I don't know exactly what the fuck happened, but I do know that she for sure tried to like involve whoever the fuck was in there with that shooting. Like,
Well, Tory Lang, I'm a big conspiracy guy. I believe in conspiracy. So before that, Tory Lang was trying to get out his contract. And he had a lot of things to say, exposing a lot of people. Just like the whole Diddy stuff. This whole thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
exposing people.
yeah.
I don't know why. If you see Cat Williams at the beginning of the year,
Right. He
He
sounds
knew-
crazy at the beginning, but
Yeah.
afterward you're like, okay, that makes sense.
and how the
After
hell
you
he
start
knew,
seeing
how the hell he
it,
knew all this was gonna happen.
Right.
It's like they're gonna know who's gonna get set up.
Bro, what's the name of that fucking chick that's always talking shit with Cat Williams? Bro, it's
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Oh, Jaguar Rights?
right.
Jaguar, right?
Dog.
How the hell she know all that
Everything
information?
that she has said so far,
I've been going down.
everything. And she even tells you
Yeah,
it's not gonna come out right now.
yeah.
You'll see it, and when it does, you'll
Right.
remember my name.
And they make him look crazy at first, like,
They ma-
oh, these people are like fucking nuts. Like, don't
And the
listen to
only
him.
reason
But
why
that's what
nobody
they're always
believes
gonna
what
do.
she
Of course,
says
of
is
course.
because
They're
of how
always gonna
loud
do that
and
nigga
fucking
crazy.
shout out she is, bro.
Don't
If she
listen to
wasn't
that.
like
I mean-
that, they would believe her more.
I mean, this whole Diddy shit and the whole everything that's going in the industry, it been going on for a while.
But
That's the thing. Like, what can you believe and what
guys,
don't you believe?
But at the
One
end
at
of
a
the
time.
day, we just thought like it was like something crazy. But at the end of the day, it was really happening, and we were just like, nah, that
Ignoring
shit's
that shit.
funny. It's really like we couldn't believe it, but it's happening, and then now it's happening, and it's like,
You just couldn't believe it because of how big of a star Diddy is. Like, you
Yeah,
never think
that's
that
some
somebody
funny
like
shit.
that-
That's
but
some
just-
funny shit.
But check me out. But just because he a star, doesn't
Yeah.
mean that he can't do dumb shit.
No, and I'm
Right,
not
right.
disagreeing with you.
Just like
I'm
people,
not
like
disagreeing with you. What I'm
like,
saying
I know
is,
I'm going out of
why would
topic.
you get
Right.
into that?
I know I'm going out of topic, but let's say when LeBron has to say something,
Right.
people think that LeBron said it, I have to listen to it. Doesn't mean LeBron know what he's talking about.
And that's the thing, like, they only have so much
Yeah,
star
facts.
level. There are people more important than them that behind the scenes that fucking, like, are on top of that shit. Like, if Diddy was to name these two people, like, he commit suicide, supposedly, like, the next day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
too much important people like that who would never name.
I mean, at this point, with how much shit they're trying to put on him, do you think it would be stupid for him not to fucking say any of that?
If he wants to live, he wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
yeah, now you stuck, bro. You want
Now you're going into a deep rabbit hole.
That's
Let's
like
get in there though.
You'll be like
Fucking
LeBron
hop
in
in
the
that
room
shit.
with-
I'm just saying, if you, even knowing what could happen to you,
I mean, I think that's the
Diddy
same
has
thing.
the same fucking the same pool that every one of these other motherfuckers.
I think that's the same thing that's going on with Tory Lane. He started talking, and they want to cut him off.
But does
If
he
Diddy
really have
starts,
the power that Diddy has?
No,
No.
it's different levels, but yeah.
yeah, he
There's
doesn't
levels
have
to
the
it.
power. But if Diddy start talking about the people that are on top of him have more power. So they're gonna cut him off. Just like that guy, that white guy from Palm Beach.
Epstein.
There we go.
Epstein,
Yeah,
yeah.
but can
Yeah.
Epstein talk right now?
And Andy,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Andy,
Dead.
Andy,
Hold on, hold on.
Andy,
Hold on.
Andy.
Hold on. Sorry,
Andy.
hold on. Let me
Listen,
talk. Let me
listen
talk.
to what he's saying. It's level. It's just okay. He don't have the power and the thing what Diddy has, but he says things that was more powerful
Yeah.
He has influence.
that caused the
He has influence.
attention. You feel me? And a
Right.
lot of people was listening, like, "Yo, what the heck?"
Yeah.
So that's the problem right there. It was the same thing with Pac. You feel me? He said
Yup.
that he had too much influence. He was about to unite Crips and Blood and all this. They were
Pac
already
was-
listening to them.
Yep.
Like, we gonna do
He
this.
had the hoods.
He was about to do the Million Man March again,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they got rid of
Paul was doing a lot of
They
powerful
even
stuff.
said it themselves. but Him,
Not only him,
Biggie.
Nipsey Hussle too. Sorry if I said his name wrong.
I was about to go there too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But that's another one. Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
wait. You got something to say?
Yo, but that Tupac and that whole situation. So now that everything is blowing up, I really thought about it. Like, am I tripping or not? Like, that whole McKnight and Diddy. Now that he's coming out the closet, don't you think that they found out something about them too, and they were trying to like shut it down, and Tupac and Biggie got killed because of this situation?
I mean, what that other
that's
bodyguard,
crazy.
that guy that came out, y'all ain't see it?
Hard.
Un viejito, a dark skinned guy, the African American man.
Diddy
Some-
bodyguard.
I don't know. It was not
They
him,
found
not the
out
big
that
guy.
They were coming out the closet and they were clapping cheeks on the other rappers from that they were underground and
Yeah.
stuff.
Look,
And they were about
most
to
of these
talk.
people,
I mean that.
Most
most of
that
these
could've
people,
been
I
that
believe
too.
they're not even gay. To be honest,
Right.
it just I feel like if you want to be a star, you want to get
Right.
money. Hey, this is what you gotta do, so we could expose you if you get out of hand.
Right.
Same thing with Nipsey Hussle. Do Nipsey
Right,
Hussle
right.
look gay to you guys?
No.
No?
Nah, but the Nipsey
But
was.
supposedly they got stuff. They have videos on him
I mean,
doing
I
gay
don't
stuff.
Right. Right.
know. I don't know.
You get me?
Right.
Yeah.
So easy to put that on anybody.
What you think?
that's
Hey,
that's
that should have never brought me in here. I got spicy jalapeno.
It's all good. It's all good. We need that.
Look, my thing of this was like, what Diddy did was he overstepped his bounds. He was doing his shit, but then he started doing his own like liquor shit. Like, they started backlashing
We know
against
what happened
the big
with
companies. And once you do that, once you go against like big,
We know
big
what happened.
thing
there.
type of thing, like okay, you can't do that. Like going against the
Allegedly, we
Jews
know.
or type of shit. Like you can't go against the big people behind the scenes.
Yeah,
type
we
of shit.
allegedly we know that.
I like it, conspiracy shit. The Kobe shit.
Want to be president, and then it's like, yo.
Hey.
First of all, you're Colombian. You can't talk about Escobar. That's your boy. That's your boy. That's your boy.
He's the perfect person to talk about. The boundaries is like, yo, we let you do your thing, but now you want to be president? It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but check it. How does 50 get away with so much? Because 50 just be trolling.
Because he's trying to be funny. He's trying to be funny.
Nah,
He's trying to
man.
be funny. He's
I
trying to be
think that
funny.
nigga is playing his role. It's no lie. That's true too. He's playing his
Right.
role.
But he was claiming this like, I've never been to a Diddy party. I've never done this shit. He don't drink. I mean, like,
Nah, but 50 be talking about shit and nobody touches him. Ain't no way. Everybody could be
Right.
touched.
and
So
why is that? You think they don't talk about him though?
I think he complies with whatever they need him to do.
I think he got
Nah.
dirt on people.
Because he wasn't big. I don't think.
confident he is. He's got
Right.
shit on people.
But here's the thing, like,
He got shit on people.
But here's the thing, like, I
But he
don't-
complies with whatever the big powerful people
Yeah.
need him to do
yes,
though.
I would say that, but he wasn't big
you
enough,
wanna
long
keep your
enough.
fame, you
Like he
gotta
only had like a
right.
5-6 year span of being popular.
Who 50 Cent?
Nah.
You crazy,
From,
man.
from like Get Rich and Die Trying to the Massacre.
When
and
did
then the
when
other
did
one,
Get
like,
Rich Go Die Trying came out?
It came in like 2001. No, it came out something like that.
And we in 2025.
Right. And then we came out with the Massacre. And
Uh-huh.
then what was the third one called?
And
he went
50
against-
Cent's been
and
consistent
he
with
went
his.
against Kanye, and he fucking like died on that.
Do you watch his shows? You watch 50 Cent shows?
No, I see his fucking like Instagram.
You
that's it.
you missing out on his shows,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Nah, you
Power.
gotta jump on.
Hey, man, you
You
gotta
got a
jump
lot.
on that.
You got a
On
lot.
the movies and everything, man.
No, I've seen the movies. I've seen the movies, but like not
50 Cent has become more than a rapper.
Way more.
More than a rapper,
Way
man.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
what rapper you know back in the days that had their own shoe label? It was G Unit.
I mean, it wasn't all that, but yeah, he had
It
his own
wasn't
shit.
all that, but you don't have too many guys doing that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mount Rushmore, about like that, because I want to bring this up. I saw the whole Mount Rushmore recently of like Miami, Mount Rushmore of rappers. And
Okay.
they had Trick Daddy, they had Rick Ross, and they had Luke, and the third one was always like a switch. You know, they had Pitbull. They
I
had
think you gotta
Trina.
put Pitbull there.
I-
I'll keep Pitbull on that one.
Pitbull gotta be on
Them
there.
3 and
Talking
Pitbull.
Miami people. Yeah, people
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just asking about that shit.
Okay.
You talking Miami, Cuban?
So how many
Yeah.
rappers did they have on there?
It was four. It was four. It was
Four?
But the three that was consistent was Trick Daddy, Rick Ross,
And
You
Luke.
think-
and then the third one
You
was
think
like
you think
Trina,
if you really think
JT
about it,
Money, this one. Or
you
that
think
one.
Trick Daddy did enough?
Not as a rapper.
Locally, yes. Locally, yes.
Locally,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But not
He was a
really.
hood rapper.
And made that shit fucking last
I mean,
as long
my
as he could.
Trick Daddy did put the South on the map, man. Stop playing.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
I
did.
mean,
Yeah, he did.
2000.
Yeah, let me not disrespect.
He
him.
was putting Miami on the map. Miami, fuck that shit. 305 they county. 305 they county.
Till the day I die.
Wait, shit. Hold on. Go ahead. Talk about it. Talk about it.
305
But I don't
they
think he's
county.
big enough though.
I mean,
He
You
did
don't
a
have to
lot
be.
for Miami, though.
Locally is fine. You don't have
Yeah,
to be.
but-
It's locally.
but if it's
I would say
locally,
Rick Ross did more.
Okay, but that's why he's there already. It's Rick Ross, Trick Daddy,
And
Luke, and
But
then
we
the
can have-
third one is
Luke did a lot.
But we
too.
can have an argument that Trick Daddy's really from Miami. Can you say that from Rick Ross? I don't.
I think Pitbull did more than Trick Daddy.
Even if he's not,
But
he put Miami on the map because he was popular.
I understand
He's
that,
saying
but then
when
you
it
got-
comes to what he did for Miami, Trick Daddy did do more for Miami.
That's what I'm saying. Trick Daddy, Miami through and through.
Alright.
You can't
Yeah.
say the same thing about Rick Ross.
Right. So I bring it back to question.
Trick Daddy
Who's
helped
the
Rick
fourth
Ross.
person that you put on the
You know
Rushmore?
that nigga.
Who's the fourth person you put on Rushmore? Let me ask you a question. After Rick
Who
Ross,
you would put?
Trick
But
Daddy,
wait,
and
but
Luke.
what we going?
Rambo,
what we
Rambo, who
going?
you put?
Based on however you want. Based on
Just
however you want it.
when you
Miami.
think about Miami.
It could be like Brad Pitt. It could be like
Wait.
bit of spotlight.
Now that
however
is true.
however
When you
want.
think about Miami, let's say right now I'm thinking about Miami. Damn,
Who
Trick
you-
Daddy. I think Trick Daddy.
No,
but
he's
it's
already
It's,
there.
already, it's Trick Daddy, Rick Ross, and
And
Luke.
Luke. Who
We
else
did
you
one
would
more.
put?
We did one more. Wait, go ahead. Wait.
Don't you think that Ace Hood is from Miami?
Nah, even
Broward.
Broward.
Atlanta.
Broward, but he's
Right.
still.
Wait. Don't you think that Iceberg is from the South?
Yeah, he from Miami.
Iceberg from Miami.
Okay, but if you do that,
y'all know.
sorry, if you do that, I'll put,
Yeah, I know.
I'll put like
Piccolo?
Denzel Curry or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
definitely
Or-
Piccolo.
But not a lot of people
Nah,
know
but
about
for that-
Denzel. These niggas don't know about Denzel.
Shit,
man.
JT Money.
Oh, Piccolo, yes.
JT Money, dog.
Bye,
These niggas don't know about JT Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the piece in the front, right quick. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a
We'll be
little
right
break.
back. We'll
We'll
take a
be
quick
right back.
break.
I know this is pretty soon, but we'll be right back.
Who back?
We back.
We're back. Like,
Yes, sir. We
one
back.
of the
we
things
back.
that I do is like I like to do research on the people that are.
Wait, espérate. Va muy rápido, mi hermano, espérate. Aquí, que you know, you already left first, like too fast. Like, ahorita en segundo, tercera, no sé quién cambia tú iba. Pero, you know, I wanted to introduce our brothers over here, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Paulo in the house, you already know. We already said that, established that. You know, we got Rambo too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know, let the listeners know a little bit about you guys. You know, Rambo, what you do.
Well, I'm
What's your career, more or less? You know what it is, what it do, what it is.
in my life I've done a lot of things, but right now
Dile, dile. Que
I'm a mailman in the Wynwood area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Congratulations to that. You know, that's
Who is
career.
the
That's a
question?
career
Single,
job. Right
married,
there.
no kids, just
But
Oh, my dog got a big family.
just because my girl's listening, I got a girl.
yes.
Espérate.
Just because you listen.
Nah, but he got a family.
I got a
He got a
family.
beautiful family. Couple.
But if she wasn't listening, estamos ready para todo.
Aquí tenemos a Pablo, el viejo Pablo. Y entonces tú, mi hermano, ¿qué es lo que tú haces más o menos? Career, you know, because I know there's ladies out there listening. I know you married. I think you married, right? You married. You're both
Yeah,
married.
married man.
My
married
fault, my
man.
fault.
You gotta come up
My
front.
fault.
You know, if they listening.
I know. Don't say your name. Just
Nah,
give an initial. Give an initial.
Nah, la mujer mía sabe que yo siempre estoy medio rulay, no, eso no
Ay,
es
be
nada.
quiet.
But back to me, I'll be just cutting it up at Fly City Barbershop. You guys are catching me there.
Where's that
Any
at?
given day on Flagler and 7th Ave. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Miami, Florida.
El mejor barbero aquí en Miami. Me dio un tape y me duró 10 días, muchacho.
Sorry, Andy. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, Andy. Could we add another barber here? Like you said, the best. Like another one.
Nigga.
Second.
And there's another Andy. That's Andy. I'm
Yeah.
Andy. Para que sepa.
Oh, Andy. Saca el merenguero. ¿Tú entiendes?
Can't say Andy because then they get confused.
Estamos quedando con Rambo. Rambo, volvimos para atrás.
Yeah, dime a ver.
Entonces, hey, I know you got so many little wild story right quick that I would like for you to tell me, because I know you was talking off the air right quick.
I mean, I got a couple of wild stories. You just gotta
Can you
ask.
say it without
You don't
getting,
have to mention
without getting
nobody's name.
divorced?
I mean, my girl know what type of nigga I
I mean,
am.
if it was
I
the
like
past-
to joke around a lot.
And if it was the past, it's the past.
Loco, lo que yo he hecho, I'm not ashamed to say it. Because
Yeah.
what's done is done. And fuck it.
That's
It
the
is what
past.
it
If
is,
was
man.
done already.
My girl know what type of nigga I am.
You know what I mean?
By the way, I'm a family man.
Amen. to
Love
that.
my kids. Got 6 kids. Love my, love
Okay,
my-
okay.
How many? How many kids?
I got 6.
Nice. All right.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I mean, that was one of the conversations. What would you do for 50K?
Because
Espérate,
I
we
say
gonna
that
go
because
there.
I have 27 stepkids. That's why, like,
No.
the thing. You know the thing.
Hey, we can't get into that because
We're not getting into that, yeah.
yeah, because
Talked about it
I
before.
caught one of my boys a simp because I said,
Why is
check me out. I said, as a man, if you a single man, right, got a good job, and if you get with a girl that has a kid, you being a simp.
Yeah, I agree.
What you guys think about that?
I agree.
Okay.
What happened to she a baddie?
You settling, bro. Too many pussy out here for you to like settle. You a single nigga, then you gotta take care of another nigga, kids, then the man is always gonna be in their life. I'm not gonna say what I do with my baby mamas,
Right.
you get me? But the nigga is always gonna be in their life.
Without question.
That is true.
Without question.
You being a simp.
And let me give you an example, right? Like I'm 44.
No, I'm not, by the way, my bad. I'm not saying you being
No,
a
I
simp.
know.
I'm being in
I'm
general.
not. That's why I'm bringing that down. I'm like,
Nah, 'cause I wanted
that's-
to, I wanted to clear
I
that
say,
up.
like, look, I'm 44. I date a lot of girls. Like they question me, like I date a lot of young girls because they don't have kids. But
Okay.
I do date a lot of girls that are older because I'm 44.
Right.
And like, eventually, like,
It is hard to find.
is hard to
Yeah,
find
yes,
somebody
yes,
that
yes,
don't.
yes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, type of shit.
That's
So-
true.
And I've gotten into situations where, like I had to fight their sons and shit like that, pointing guns at me, like all that shit, like and fight them and shit like that.
And not talking in general. my
What
bad.
you gonna say, Paulo?
Damn, fam, where you finding them?
hold on. Oh, the story.
too.
Have you not heard the podcast? I've been almost shot at by other girls. I've dated wheelchair girls. I've dated disabled girls. Like it's been a whole thing. Like,
Damn, you out
Hey.
here violating.
Not flex.
Nigga, my dog.
And they stopped.
The
Huh?
thing.
They
Which
heard
one?
your shit.
which one?
Homie was leaving and he heard your shit.
Cool, Steven?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck that nigga, bro.
Nah, but listen. My dog Jay, when he's on those social media
was.
app. Oh, he was. Sorry. Oh, you
I've
were.
changed. You know,
My
I've
dog have
changed.
changed.
You said
After
you
last girl. When
My
you-
dog was swiping right.
when you-
Everything.
yes.
Everything.
But I've
Okay.
been doing that forever. And let me tell you, like, the secret is this. Like,
Let me ask you a question, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Before you say you dated somebody in a wheelchair.
yeah, we were gonna go out. We were gonna go out and like I met her on Bumble, so
Okay.
she like messaged me first.
Yeah.
All right, this bitch look hot. She was like una gringa from
Yeah,
Chicago, and like I'm talking to her, she's barely messaging me. Like after 2 weeks, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like the reason I'm being like that is because I'm in a wheelchair. Whenever I tell somebody that situation, they ghost me. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm better than that. In myself,
Yeah.
like I'm a better man than that, but I'm not.
So-
I'm not. But I'm not. But I'm not.
So-
but I was trying to go to that
So
shit.
check
like,
me out. So flexibility was key in that relationship.
flexibility was she told me like even though I'm in a wheelchair, even though
You
I'm
got
in
that? You got this?
a, right, even though I'm in a wheelchair, look, this was key. This was key. Even though she's like, no, wait, even though I'm in a wheelchair, I'm not paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. I can feel everything down there. I just can't walk. I'm like, thank you for letting me know that you can do that. So now I'm going to Miami Beach. I'm like, are you wheelchair accessible? Shit, like I just want to fuck this bitch.
I got a wild story too. Now that I dated her, you know, in my wild days, I dated a girl that she couldn't hear. So right, check me out though.
Okay, sorry.
So I took her to a motel, right? So I'm hitting it from the back, so I get closer to the ear, and then I whisper.
She's
and then-
not saying nothing. You tell you
No, not that she could hear, but I hear the little. You know how she
And
got
she
the-
like,
I hear, no, because it's like a microphone. It's like a microphone. So when I was talking to her, I hear the.
Damn, dog.
and then she goes when I heard all she heard was
I need to put your volume down, my brother. 'Cause you
My
are.
bad.
no, he said a good story.
I know he
Let
is,
him go,
but
let him go, let him go.
continue.
Let him ride, let him ride.
yeah. So when I'm hitting it right, I whisper in her ear, but it sounds like. So she goes, oh.
And what noise is coming out? Like, they're like, you know, it's like, this is sexual.
Hey man, you guys elite. I got one question though for everybody. Have you
Go
ever
ahead, go
got
ahead.
some sloppy from an old lady with no teeth?
That should be the best sloppy. That should be the best sloppy.
I thought you was on something like that, Jay. So
Nah. I
I
mean,
ain't never got.
nah, never had that. Never had that. I was
Damn.
close.
I mean, nah, not really, no.
No, no.
like not even the two front teeth.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not even close.
But go ahead, tell us.
I've been married for a while.
He can't. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. But I will tell you this. Look, I'm kind of like Nardwar. Like when I have guests, I kind of do backstories and check them up on them. I didn't know about you guys until yesterday, so I couldn't check up on you.
Okay.
But I did check up on him.
All right.
Going back in the past. So I have one question. Something about Panda.
Ooh.
Is what I want to hear. I heard the name Panda. Like, okay, Panda. Bring it up on the podcast.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with that.
Like what you want to know about?
I don't know what it. Everything.
I want to know about your brother, nigga.
Oh, Panda's your brother. That's what.
Oh,
it is.
okay,
Yeah, brother
okay.
Panda. Yeah.
That's the, he his brother went viral with AloFoque. Was it AloFoque or?
I think it was
¿Cómo que se
Corporán.
No, not Corporal. No, it's the other nigga with the glasses that he looked like AloFoque.
Okay, he got the interview in the beach, right? No,
at
that
the
wasn't
club,
that.
at
No,
the
that
club,
was
at
something
the club.
old.
It was at the club.
Okay, the new.
Coño,
I
the
forgot
other
who
nigga
did
that
it,
he
though.
was going around the hood, the hood in Dominican.
With the glasses?
With the
The
glasses.
young kid with the vest?
Yes, man.
It was him?
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot
okay.
his name right
Nah,
now.
because I thought it was... Yeah, it was him.
It was him. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
you.
So
I
let me
don't know
ask
that
y'all
nigga
something
name.
because it never comes up. Like, do you guys have stories about this motherfucker? I never hear shit about him.
Nah,
Billy used to DJ
young.
with Panda, man. tell him to give you some backstories.
nah. To be honest,
That is true, though. You know, we try to start a little thing, you know. Got some speakers and a little turntable together and putting the CDs and shit, you know.
This is. I know. I like
But
to
it
be-
was... Sorry, Rambo. It was me, Panda, and DJ 911. He continued doing that.
This is for real, though. For real.
It's real shit. We were like 15, and one of our first party was like a 15, and I think it was Panda's cousin 15 or somebody in the family party.
But Billy, you gotta explain to, cause the audience might not know who's Panda. Who you talking about?
I mean, the brother right here, he can explain it more than me.
Go ahead.
Well, bring it back. You said Baja
I
Panty
did
stories?
met him. I met him in middle
Baja
school.
Panty days, yeah.
I met him in middle school. Now
this nigga woke up.
wait,
Nah, I want to hear some shit from
wait, wait a
Let's
minute.
stick
Wait
to
a
the
minute.
story, 'cause
Yeah, ¿cómo se llama? So yeah,
that man woke up like, yes.
I met him in
And
middle
sit
school.
So Palomino's brother went viral because according to him, he was one of the first nigga to brought the what was the car name?
Cyberchat.
The Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, the Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck.
And according to him, according to the interview, he met a gringo over there. He got cool with the gringo. They made a club, and the club became one of the biggest one in Punta
All right.
Cana, if I'm not correct. But probably
Where?
Yeah, big up to him. Big up to him. That is
Yes, sir,
true.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
I don't know.
Club.
Like
It's,
I-
what it is? Infinity?
Infinity.
Infinity? Yeah, it's a big club over there in Punta Cana. It's big known that eventually, you know how we used to see like 2-3 years ago, like 2 years ago, 3 maybe, that Tulum. You go to Tulum and you go to what's the name of this? Damn that damn restaurant club. I went out there, Kobo. Damn.
Never been to Mexico.
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
when too long was like trending.
But yeah, when it
recently,
was
yeah.
trending,
Yeah, recently,
his
yeah.
club is trending.
Okay.
No lie, right now. It's really trending. You got all these people coming from Atlanta going straight out there.
Yeah.
You used to go to Punta Cana to go to that club.
So from what I heard, maybe Paulo's gonna, cause you know his. I never met his brother.
Right.
But his brother brought the Miami vibe and the Miami mentality
To somewhere else.
to the
DR.
Okay.
Like you go out there and you go to the club, bro. You think like you here, bro. They bringing them bottle with the sparkles, everything. They playing that thump nigga from here, everything.
his
The
brother
hits.
was his brother Billy know
Like-
more.
like, for real.
His brother
And
was
they-
a hustler over here.
Right.
Big
They-
hustler.
All right.
They were doing their thing here too. Like when back in the day, by Boulevard and all these clubs, they got to do their thing in those clubs too.
Shout out to Bullies.
So
Yeah,
tell
old
us
bully.
a little bit more about your story, nigga. That's what we want to hear. Who the
What's
fuck is
up?
Panda?
Yeah.
Hear
Panda.
from the source.
Panda.
Here from the source. All right, here we gonna go. We're gonna get to it. I mean, my brother hustler, man. You can't take that away from him. You can say a whole bunch of things, a whole lot of things, but
Yeah, nah, he
the dude, hustler, gonna
you got
get
a
it
good
out
heart.
the mud.
That's what I can say.
You know,
Sorry.
when he was Miami, he was doing his thing. Maybe not the brightest thing, but hey, he was hustling, getting that money.
I mean, he was young too.
Young
You
and
know, get
dumb.
it? Yeah, young and dumb. How they say? He was young and dumb, getting that bread.
Cup.
Yeah,
It just definitely shows you, man. You can chase your dream, man. You know, one day it might click.
and they did. Amen to that. For real. And what I love about him, like I said, that he do have a good heart, because I seen him when we was homeboy. We used to go to the middle school, ride in the same bus, and then we go DJ. So I'm chilling with this nigga all day. I used to go to his auntie house every day where he was staying at.
Like I said, I don't really know the dude. I know Paulo. Me and Paulo have become really close, just cause
Yeah, I see
there's
y'all
not,
niggas like brothers.
there's not a lot of people that could deal with my type of temper, man. I say a lot of dumb shit, and a lot of people are not cool with that.
Spicy jalapeño, eh?
Yeah.
I'm curious hot.
So when I saw his brother on the thing, not even know him,
Watch.
I was like,
Watch.
I was proud. I was proud, and just cause I knew, cause I know his brother type shit. Talking about that, I don't know if you guys know, but in my softball team, I got you know Anuel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
From
ever
Wynwood,
heard
from
Anuel's
Wynwood.
song?
Oh, my
Dímelo
bad.
Foreign.
Mhm.
He plays for my team.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
foreign tech foreign.
Yeah.
Tech. I'm probably saying his name.
El rubio
right.
que
Bueno, I heard. I don't know if you
no
guys.
es Rubio from El Alfa, another guy.
No, it's not Rubio. Rubio is another person.
Yeah, I
Rubio
know
es que
Rubio.
lo maneja.
Yeah.
When I was talking about Tech, Tech
Oh, he's
is-
a rapper?
No, he's the one que le hace los beats.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Tall dude. Tall dude, he plays
He's
tall.
not tall. He's my height.
Nah,
That's he's not tall at all.
That's not him.
Not tall
No,
at all.
he's not tall at all.
He's not tall at all.
No, I'm saying that because I'm short. I can say that.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to say is that, it sounds a little bit Lambonish. But yeah, he plays for my team. And every time I know somebody that does something good, I'm proud of that.
Right.
No,
it
of
should
course,
be
you
like
gotta
it
big
should
'em
always be
up,
like
yeah,
that.
man.
Bring
You
up
gotta big
people.
'em
Bring
up.
up people.
Even,
Yeah.
even with you guys. With you guys, I told Billy, like I was trying to say how I met Billy. I met Billy through, just being from the hood and his brother and stuff like that. And I will always tell Billy because when I first met Billy, I was more on the wild side,
Right.
meaning every day I used to go out and just.
Do your own thing, whatever. It don't matter.
So tú te has calmado un poco.
Yo me acalmado un poco, but I always tell Billy, man, I like what you do, cause I used to come to his house, see his house. He would have barbecue. He would cook. He would have his kids around, and I'm like, damn, I want that in my life. You
Right.
get me?
Yeah. And
At
amen,
that
you
time-
got it too.
At that time, I was kind of crazy. So.
Oh, see,
Billy know,
Wait,
and follow
wait.
know.
Same thing
Yeah.
for me. Same thing for me. When you met me, I was a wild nigga. Like I calmed
Spicy.
down, like because I want what you had. You know?
He was a jalapeno spicy nigga.
And not in a hating type of way.
Right,
Like I
yeah.
said, right now, let's say I just met you guys today, and I see you doing good. You could be, let's say, a good barber tomorrow. You come out in the Instagram.
Right.
Might be something good for somebody else, but it's just an Instagram that go by. I'm like, damn, I know that dude.
Right,
I
right,
was
yeah.
on the thing with him, and I feel proud of that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I want.
It costs you nothing to support. It costs
Right.
you nothing to support.
100%.
That's why you gotta like and subscribe. And if we
And
already
comment.
there,
And comment. I told you.
if
and
we already there, might as well give a
Right,
little
right.
shout out again to your barbershop.
Right, right.
Let's go Fly City Barbershop, T Flat.
You
What is
feel
the
me?
people like, especially?
The,
Yeah,
one-
no.
the one thing that I can't stand is when one of your boys is trying to come up and do some shit like when you became a barber. Did anybody ask you for like, yo, I'm your boy, dog, let me get a little, let me get a half off or some shit like that? I can't stand when fucking niggas do that shit. Like, you should be on my side and try to support me. For
Yeah,
what
because
I'm
you
trying
just started.
All right.
I just
Especially
started.
if you just
On
started.
the other side, if I had a business, would you ask me for a discount?
That's
And don't lie.
I would never ask
You
my
should.
boys for a
I
discount.
think that's a lie.
Nah. Never ask my boys for a discount. Why? Because you're
And I-
starting a business that you're trying
Right.
to come up with. What would it look like if I was the one dude that you're fucking allowing to pay half off just because we're boys?
And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but most dudes.
As my
would-
boy,
would
you
do
should
it.
want to pay me full and maybe more.
I mean,
100%, because if you go somewhere else, you're going to pay the full price.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So,
So
Absolutely.
why not do the same?
Same thing.
I mean,
Close your eyes and do the
Uber.
same.
If I'm doing Uber and I know my boy does Uber, I'm gonna call him. Yo, my boy needs a ride, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
Trying to
gonna
make
shoot
this
it this way.
100%.
Exactly.
But
So,
when sticking back to the barber shit, when you're a barber and you're first starting and all your boys are trying to get a fucking, a haircut,
Discount, stuff
a
like that.
discount and all this shit, it doesn't look right.
it doesn't.
It doesn't look right. Because everybody sees it.
All I'm saying is, a lot of people don't do that. If I have a business and you got a barbershop, I'm pretty sure, not you, I'm just talking in general, that let's say if I have a liquor store, you will ask me, hey, let me get that liquor store.
I think that's fucked up because like
You get me?
you want to
It
help
is,
your
it is.
you want to help your friend out. Like
It
so you gotta
is,
do the
it
regular
is.
shit.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I would never go to
Makes
somebody and be like, oh, give me a little discount on the side. Like, no, nigga,
But then when I go get a haircut
that's
with
your
you,
livelihood.
When
That's
I
your
get a haircut
livelihood.
with you, let's
So
just
you
say,
want me to pay full
you
price?
want me to pay full price.
Nah.
You get me?
I don't
I
think the
feel you.
people
I
here
feel you.
like that, but you're right. There is most
There
of the
are
general
people
population
like that. There are people like that.
Yeah.
Trust
You
me.
know what I'm saying?
There are people like
And you
Yeah,
gotta
for sure.
think for those people, not for the ones that are good.
But not everybody
Billy
think
owns
like
a
that.
liquor store. He told me, yo, nigga, take that shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, I wouldn't want to. I'll still be like,
As
I mean, if I've
One
already.
thing, bro.
No,
That's
you
telling
get
you
it.
that's like saying, bro, the guy got tired of a Ferrari, and you're not into a Ferrari. You're into Lamborghini, but the guy's gonna gift you a Ferrari, bro. And matter of fact, this guy has 159,000 miles. But-
Let me get that for
You lost me, but it's okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of following.
I follow that.
This is a
So
mile. I
saying,
follow.
I'm saying 159,000 is already used, and you're telling me that you're gonna gift it to me, and I'm saying I don't want it because it's used. That's what you pretty much telling me.
Nah,
Nah. I don't think that's the reason.
You got me back
I don't
on
think
track.
that's the reason.
I'll take anything. Los golpes que la mujer me da, yo lo cojo todo, muchacho. Eso no es nada.
I mean, quiet. Nah, but before anything, let's jump into sports right quick.
Okay. I was gonna jump back to something else, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You can bring that back.
Okay, I want to jump back to something. I saw this man pop up. Once I said like Baja Panty days, this man jumped on like what? What?
I mean, but who
I
won?
heard
Baja-
him saying that shit.
I want to know something. Who won the Baja Panty over here? Right now, who running Baja Panty?
I was too young for that. I never went to Baja.
I was in college in that time. I was in college.
Yeah, I was the only nigga going to Baja Panty for what I see.
But I think he was into that shit.
I got to go.
Yeah,
to,
he probably heard the word Baja Panty. He like, wait a minute.
I heard it. Yeah. I got to go to Atarasana. Yeah.
Yeah, that was regular club. Like,
Go ahead, get the man straight. Get the man the mic.
I mean, I used to be there at the age of 14.
Hold on, stop.
But I used to be there at the age of 14.
where?
At Bullies and Baja Panty and todo eso.
You
When the-
DJ at 14?
No,
No,
not
no.
the-
Oh, sorry,
He was
sorry.
out there. They
Okay,
was
okay.
sneaking them in. They was sneaking them in.
Sneaking. It was just like, don't even pat me down. I'm just passing by.
Well, let me say I wasn't too young because he's 30.
Wait a minute. There'll be some funny shit.
He's 30. He's 30.
Wait a minute. There'll be some funny shit and some crazy shit. You from Wynwood?
I'm near the area.
He said he's from Kendall.
But wait a minute.
I'm near the area, yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day,
It was a kid.
as a kid.
Don't
They used
say
to-
I was a kid that
Wait
like...
a minute.
Sorry,
It was
sorry.
a kid that go to Baja Panty and he used to do the peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh.
Peanut butter. and
Oh,
jelly.
hold on.
Don't lie.
We're connecting right now. Like,
No, because it was just, you know how you seen in the Trick Daddy video, but this kid doing the peanut butter and jelly, doing a little bit of the Harlem Shake.
Right.
Like,
remember
it was
that.
this kid that would come to Baja Panty and I would see like, damn, peanut butter and jelly, and this kid would come and just start doing this shit.
hold on. He's like,
You raising your hand like it's you.
Yeah,
he raises-
I used to hang around on.
No, that's not what he asking.
But yeah,
Damn, that would be crazy.
the
the
dog.
hype man,
jelly.
the hype man, little kid that used to come around and just, oh, there's a little kid in the club.
You ever see the Miss
yes, that was the nigga. That was the
It
nigga.
could've
That was
been.
the nigga. That was the
The
nigga.
peanut butter jelly with the
Okay.
baseball bat and all
It's a
that.
PG&K kid.
Trust me, I know Plátano. Plátano is my brother. Trust me. I know Plátano. I know Tricks.
So
The niggas did it.
remember the days
And
that
the
we
other
used to go to
guys.
Bullies, and the Bullies used to be lit on Thursdays too.
I was going to those.
I don't think I would
Yeah, I would.
bully Thursday nights.
You didn't go. Why? Because it was
You were allowed to?
Iceberg. It was
No,
I
I
wasn't
wasn't
in
going
college.
around that time. My time already had passed. I was
That was
doing something
Rubio
else.
nights. Yeah, Rubio nights.
Y
I was
después
doing
al
something.
lado, si te metía
Pa' lo
hambre,
que
guess
entiende.
what? You go across the street and you eat some chimmy.
Oh, the chimney truck right next door. Yes,
you
sir.
better-
What
Yes,
was the
sir.
other
No,
club
we know
after-
that.
At 5 o'clock, what was the other club? Romance, ¿no?
Romance.
Pero ahí siempre había un tiroteo, una puñalada.
But Romance on 32nd and 36?
Correct.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you a story about that.
Yeah.
I started that.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute. I'm gonna retract. I'm gonna retract that. I'm gonna retract that. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna retract that.
We have a pioneer here.
I started doing Friday nights because Francois is the owner. He was the owner of what's that? The one that's still on 36th Street, right
now,
there, 22nd, con que tiene el gallo al frente.
Ah, sí, con el pollo. Sí,
Sí, ¿cómo que se llama eso?
No. He don't want to talk about.
Porque Romance was over there on 18th Ave, right? That was the Romance.
Correct. The Romance was on 32nd.
No, but Romance was on 36, or it was the one on 17 back there.
No,
On 36,
36.
Okay. So like I was saying, I started that. Francois was still on 36th Street and 23rd on the Villa Blow. Right?
Pero
Donde está el gallo.
está el gallo, sí.
Okay, he was still there. I was living at the beach.
Hole in the wall.
I was living at the beach. My godfather was always in there. You know, my godmom put that nigga out one time out of there.
Yeah.
Le levantó, estaba sentado, ¿sabes? Una tipa encima de él.
Yeah.
¿Dónde están los botes?
And ¿cómo se llama? I used to live at the beach, and across the street from my house, this Haitian guy that I met, he was DJ in South Beach. Ooh, ah. Long story short, his dad is Francois. He said, "Nah, that's my dad." Da, da, da. One day, I ended up going with him and some other guy, Columbia, rest in peace, Miguel. We went out there, and Xavier went too with me. We met the guy. It was true. He said he had the other club over there on 36th and 32nd. And 33rd, 33rd, I have 34 para allá atrás. Because 32nd is right at the light. It's not 32nd. So
It's like 35th.
it's 33rd, 35th por allá atrás.
Getting close to Pink Pussycat.
Yes, sir. So
God bless.
we
Hey,
started.
now it has another name. My bad, Betty. Now it has another name, though.
No, it's a
Yeah.
only Cuban fucking strip club now.
I don't even
Only
know.
different
I
shit.
see some
Cuban-
weird shit
Cuban
walking
bitches
in
need
there.
love too now.
I know.
see eight
I know.
now, but I see
I know.
some weird creatures
There's nothing wrong
walking
with
in,
them because
bro.
I have been to fucking.
I say that's not a female.
They be dog walking cats out there.
But like I was
I'm
saying,
on the box.
I started throwing on the Friday night party with his son and my other homeboy in Xavier, my wife's cousin. You know, it ain't go that well. Boom, boom. He seen there was already movement there. It was just not Friday night. They moved the romance over there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how they started keeping that shit. And then I know even when we started, because we started on Friday nights, he would give us the door and he'll keep the money for the bar.
Yeah.
You know, the most people I think it walked in about 30 the most. I mean, like nothing.
Well, I don't know if your time, you ever been to Marimbal?
What?
Marimbal?
Yeah. I've been there, but I don't really
My
chill
bad.
there.
I know my little Spanish and English little fucked up, but-
Marine bar.
Marine bar.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Marine bar.
Nah, hey,
Marine bar,
that
yeah.
shit was nothing but zombie out.
No, but that's an after hour already. You feel me?
Yeah, that was
That's an
at-
after
that was
hour.
at the romance.
You can't go there. If you got sense, you don't go there.
I ain't had no sense back then.
If nigga, I got too much story, but yeah, I used to go from one club to the other club and still go to the after hour and come out by 1 p.m.
Hey, to me, it's crazy.
Crazy. No, that was insane. That was insane. I probably did it like 3 times.
You was blocking that shit, bro.
Is it that yo? You see walking zombies, and then there's people doing too much.
You were there too?
No,
Okay.
not
He
too
was
much.
there.
Nah, he ain't look like he could be around there, like around that time. You know?
I would have loved to have been there. But
Nah, sure you would have loved to. There was a lot of bitches out there.
See, I would have loved to have been there.
I got lost in the sauce back then.
Dime Palo.
The club culture's dying out though.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Hey,
not
that
the same.
36th Street is, bro. That shit is crazy. Not only that, the whole Alapata is crazy. To me, I know this is out of
They have changed
topic.
a lot.
It's out of topic. I always talk this in my chat. I hate how the hell the Dominican Park.
Yeah.
We have a whole baseball park, and they're over here playing soccer.
They gentrified that shit.
Yes.
And no, like you said, it like it brought to my attention that, like, bro, we got the Dominican Park with the name now, fish and all that, and now that we got it, we don't even throw parties, nothing. It don't have to be
Nothing.
big festival like they used to.
Billy,
'cause
you
it was
remember when
crazy.
they used to be Aventura?
Big
every-
festival,
Come
nigga.
on, man.
Aventura first festival was out here, like they touched
Yes.
the Alapata part, nigga, right there.
You know what's Aventura to be in the Dominican club?
No, for real.
No,
for
but
real.
they was there when there was really nobody. Like nobody really knew
Yes,
them.
yes,
I
yes.
seen them in New York, like, and then 6 months later I seen them there. Like, I said, yo, I seen these niggas in New York. Wait a minute. And I seen them all in New York with 10 tops. Like, who the fuck is these kids?
People are a little bit more
Cantando
grateful
son
for
las
their
5 de la
culture,
mañana.
you get
Huh?
me?
Nah,
Like,
that
you're
part-
talking about an era
that
where
part
people are a little bit
became
more
huge.
grateful.
No, of course, because you will have a lot of artists. You have Toño Rosario, you have Malafe, you have
Yeah, yeah.
Amalfi,
Malafe
you
was
have
a big one.
La Toro Band, you have everybody in their mama there. Like, nigga, you can name 10 to 15 artists, like
Yeah,
big
you
artists.
seen them walking right
I
by
was
you.
legit and I wanted
Out
to be
there.
there. I wanted, like, you know, I ain't know. I just wanted to see that shit. But
Festival
he
was on
saying-
Swole.
Yeah, it was on Soul. He was saying what messed that up. I think that part became a crackhead village.
At one point, but then it switched. I think it's clean now. It's clean.
Now it's called the Dominican Park. I'm sorry.
But it's more Central American people
Central
there.
American playing soccer.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna say I love
I see that.
soccer.
I mean, the hood se llena mucho de
but
ellos,
it's
but it's
fucking a
fine.
baseball field.
It's fine.
That's literally giving
It's
me an
true.
idea.
It's
What
true.
is that?
We got the Nika in the
But
crib.
soccer
What
has
he
gotten
said
to the
in
point
South
where it's like,
Wait.
even people that never watched that shit before, like, bro, ask any Cuban, did you watch soccer before it became fucking
Bro,
a popular
soccer was not cool back in my
at
days.
all, bro, at all.
I know now
Not
they're
for
trying
your
to make
culture.
that shit cool.
At
for your
all.
culture.
For your no,
Not for your culture.
you Nika?
I'm Nika, nigga.
He is.
There's no way that Nika. It was cool for
All
Nika.
jokes aside,
Nah,
They
not
like-
for me,
they
nigga.
like
Nigga, I
baseball.
grew up on fucking football and basketball, nigga. Fucking
Yo.
talking shit. I'm talking shit.
You grew up here then.
Yeah, always.
hey, all
Yeah.
jokes aside, even though that I played football and everything, even as watching football,
Sorry, my bad.
football as an NFL,
Okay.
You didn't have to ask, like, what the
but
fuck?
not NFL caliber. It's just the type
Yeah, you play. Yeah.
American football situation, right? So in the type of sense that when I played that, bro, soccer was lit. Ronaldo and
Ronaldo's been lit now.
Bro.
no. There was a lot of different Ronaldo.
Ronaldini.
The older Ronaldo.
Ronaldini. You talking about Ronaldini?
El Coco Pelao, que tenía un chivo aquí en el medio. But this guy was gangster. And at that time,
No,
the
before that,
Mexican
before that,
team,
before
the
that.
Mexican team in soccer
No,
was
that was been good.
disgusting.
That would been good. That
Was
been good.
disgusting.
No,
you
no,
know,
no.
and that and I appreciated it because I know that football was doing their thing and everything, but these people were killing themselves to make sure that soccer will be on the map, bro. And I would never turn that down, even though
But look what they
I would
did.
never play it because it's not my sport.
It
But
became that
just because it's
popular.
not my sport,
It became
it
that
wasn't popular. It is definitely popular.
Yeah, it's
in
big.
the
It's
type of
big, and it's gonna get
We
bigger
just
down
made a
south.
field.
Talking about that.
We just made a stadium,
Because at
bro.
the end of
We
the
making
day,
it. We making
at
it.
the end of the day,
Yeah,
South Florida,
We're
South
making.
Florida about football.
I pass by it all the time because that's
What
my
you
crib.
mean?
It's under construction.
Yeah, it's under
It's under
construction.
construction. No, you talking about the one in Broward? The
No.
one in Broward. They got the one with Inter
Bro,
Miami.
that's already
Inter
made.
Miami.
Inter
That's
Miami,
already
yeah.
made.
Yeah,
I'm
that
talking
one
about
was
the
small,
right there
you know,
by
but
the airport.
by the airport, they put in
They're
that big
building
stadium.
a big
I
Like
know
that
that.
stadium.
And you know
Well,
who,
you haven't passed
who
by
runs
that.
it? Messi.
Yeah.
Messi came to Miami to make money. He's just making goals right now just to like make sure that
He's just
everybody
chilling.
knows
He's
who
just
Messi is.
Ronaldo.
But no.
Messi. my bad.
Messi is making his own.
Yo, I feel when they.
He's making his own.
Hey,
Ronaldo already make his practice field for everybody to come and train when they need to go and train after like the off season or whatever.
Yeah.
But Messi came over here to make money the same way that Ronaldo did.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm old school,
Nah,
but fuck soccer.
Nah, but hey, no, Andy, it's gonna get big though. It's gonna get super big.
Now listen to
You're
me.
not watching it.
I'm
but I
not.
feel
I
you.
not one watcher. I'm all about baseball. I'm all about football and basketball. Sorry.
Me too. But literally today, I bought a jersey, bro. For the first time, I said,
who?
you know what?
Of
I'm gonna
who?
buy a jersey. Bro.
Who?
Who
What
was
team?
what?
They Barcelona, bro. I was just like, you know
Okay.
what, bro?
Soccer.
Why not, bro?
Okay.
I was
Now-
like, let me
How much you get
that,
that?
You might as well get into racquetball, nigga.
Now this nigga wow. Okay, my daughter. We already know Rambo don't like. He don't like soccer. We know
No,
that.
I'm about to get into cornhole too.
But watch this though. How about we
Get
stick
into
into?
pickleball. Pickleball.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Pickleball.
We gonna jump into football right quick. Y'all seen that Brock Purdy new contract? That's
Don't
wow.
talk about that. Don't talk about that because
Relax,
I'm
son.
a Niners fan.
Okay, we know that. We know that. Okay, we know that.
We're gonna get into something.
We know that.
Contract? I haven't heard.
It was
think-
We in here. Let's go.
255.
5 years,
or
$265 million.
He got more money than Lamar Jackson.
181 million guaranteed.
Nah, that.
No, I didn't.
All right, you as a Niners
Lamar, I
fan,
think got
yes,
like
you think he's elite?
30.
I don't think he's elite, but I think he's enough to win.
He
I
got
think he's enough to win.
265.
I feel like
Uh-huh.
there is a
I don't know,
shortage.
5 years.
There's a shortage in quarterbacks right now, and you know what? He's the first contract in the year, so everybody else in the league is gonna get back into a little calculator and figure out how they're gonna pay their quarterbacks more than Purdy. If you feel like your quarterback is better than Purdy, and everybody's gonna feel that way too.
It's not a lot.
Pay-
Though.
I could
pay
no,
the
no, I could
quarterback.
name no,
Look,
I could name
pay
a
the
good
quarterback.
five.
Fine. And there you go. There you go.
Five.
I don't put top.
Hey,
I don't
Pablo.
put Brock Purdy
Better
as
than
top
Purdy.
tier. I put him in the second tier. Like
He's median
he
tier.
can win you a game,
I'm,
but he's not gonna lose you the game. Like
He's more of a game manager.
and in a sense like this, like when we had Jimmy Garoppolo,
He's better than.
when we had Jimmy Garoppolo, like I never trust that nigga for shit.
Mayfield?
I didn't trust that nigga
Wait,
for
wait,
shit.
wait. Don't talk from far, nigga.
Stop it. Stop it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me
My
talk.
guy, if you think about it, if you give somebody
Crazy.
a receiver, a running back, a tight end,
They could do something.
anybody.
Crazy.
If you don't have a Kelsey, and then if you would have put a Saquon Barkley on on Kansas
Right.
City Chiefs with the receiver core that they have, that you gotta stop them at some
Nah, but-
point.
But check me out,
You
my
gotta
nigga.
stop him or something.
Right
But they-
now, check me out. Right now, if I would have had instead of arm, a handlebar would have been a bike. That's what he's saying. You get me?
Right. But like,
hey, but check this out. Lamar got 265 years. Robert Purdy gets 265. $5 million difference. That is insane. You talking about?
But more guarantee. Who got more guarantee? I think Lamar did.
okay, but
It
who's
doesn't
gonna
really
Super Bowl?
matter, though.
Nobody.
You got
Nobody.
265.
That's fine.
No,
What's
but
guaranteed
they
on
don't
that
mean he's gonna
contract?
get everything.
181. 181.
It
For real. How many years?
5 years.
Guaranteed?
All right. Is
So
Purdy
he
more
could get
elite?
hurt and he could be on 181 right now.
Right.
No, for sure.
Check me out. I'm a Dolphins fan.
He
Is
can never
Purdy
get off the
more
bench and
elite
he's
than
making
Tua?
181.
Is
No.
Purdy more elite than Tua?
No.
No.
Wait.
No.
What did you? What was the question you asked?
Is Purdy?
Yes, better than Tua by far.
No.
100%.
By far, like a million miles. So he has
listen,
proven.
bro.
Hey, relax,
in the
son.
playoffs.
Hey, he didn't say
proven
that.
the playoffs,
He didn't
like-
say that. He didn't
Okay,
say
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm gonna bring it up like this. Like when Tua like gets into that situation,
We know he had
he
choke.
fails.
We know he had
He's
choke.
soft.
Situation.
Guys,
Any
when,
any problem, any problem, any
pressure.
problem, any
No, no,
problem.
no,
Any
wait,
pressure,
wait.
any
Who
problem.
had more weapon, Tua or Purdy?
Tua.
Purdy.
Who?
Purdy.
Tua.
Purdy. No, Purdy.
Thank you.
Purdy,
He's a
Purdy,
Niner
but
fan.
No,
Purdy,
Tua.
but Tua had
on,
better,
man.
but Tua had better receivers. All that.
100%.
The difference is.
Name me receiver.
Okay, look.
But
Okay,
Tua didn't have the
I'll
arm.
like this, like, Tyreek Hill is better than fucking Brandon Ayuk.
Water.
Waddle is better than fucking
Than who?
Debo Brown. Whatever his name
Debo.
is. Back in the day, we had it. Okay, we had a better receiver. The difference is we had a better running back because
Now we have three
The
of the
Dolphins are
best.
soft.
Did you guys
The
have a
Dol-
better tight end?
Yes, the
Did
Dolphins
you
are
guys
soft.
have a better running back?
Yes.
Do you guys have a better line?
No.
Okay, it's debatable. It's debatable. We had Trent Williams.
Dile, mi hermano.
We had Trent Williams. That doesn't mean we had a better line. But
Okay.
I will say this: the Dolphins are soft, and I've told you like all the time. Like, the Dolphins they're not built to fucking win a game, like in the snow or like in the trenches. They're
Yeah, we
soft.
don't live in the
They're
snow,
a
we
soft
know that.
team. They're soft.
Hey, no
always
disrespect.
We don't have the
But
line.
no,
We don't got those big
Hey,
guys.
I'm sorry, but
I've
I
never thought we had
just never been a fan of Florida. Why? Because even though I've been in Florida for more than 26 years,
Aguanta.
hey,
Está vendiendo.
when they dropped the Orange Bowl,
Okay.
they just said, "Fuck Miami, bro," because the Orange Bowl made Miami. I don't care what anybody's telling
Yeah.
me.
Now
Look,
we
I'll tell you
There
got
this.
was
Which one down?
42. There was 42
Look.
starters from that Miami
It
team
was too
Yeah.
small. They wanted
that
to
went
go
to the
big. It was too
NFL,
small.
and you're gonna tell me that they
Look.
won rings
Yes.
and everything.
Yeah.
That you're gonna drop the Orange Bowl, and there's oranges
Right.
tatted up on every wall in Miami.
I'm
bro.
not even a Hurricanes fan, but I'll tell you this:
Go
the
Canes.
2001 Hurricanes,
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah.
2001 Hurricanes team
The
is the
U-
best talented team I've ever seen in my life.
Shockey,
How the fuck do you have Frank Gore as a starter and then fucking
Clint Portis.
Clint Portis and who's the other nigga like
I mean, Frank Gore came in. He was a
and
bad.
Willis McGahee as your fucking third
Frank
string?
Gore
There's
had
no way.
3 knee injuries when he
I
was.
know, I
he
know.
didn't even
Right.
play probably like 5
That's
games.
the best team I've ever seen in my life.
Santana Moss.
They had the best
Santana
safety I've ever seen.
The
Jeremy
U.
Shockey.
Yeah,
Rest in
Misaki,
peace, whatever
yes.
the motherfucker is, Sean.
The other nigga that was a rapist. What was the
Call him
tight
brother.
end that was a rapist?
Anda Diablo, bro.
Nah,
Jeremy
Hey,
Shockey.
yo.
Nah, the other one.
We talking about legacy.
Jeremy Shockey
We
is
not
like-
talking
Yeah,
about
we don't gotta
shit.
bring-
Third
bring
leg,
it
third leg, third leg.
Nah, but if y'all want,
Yeah, that's we don't gotta mention
I
that.
know.
Winslow.
Yeah, Greg Winslow.
Okay, yeah, he had a bad
Oh,
incident.
Jeremy
yeah.
Winslow. Yeah.
Jeremy
Yeah, he
Winslow.
had a
I
bad
don't know if
incident.
y'all knew that. With
Hay
the
que
whole head
mencionarlo.
injury stuff,
And fuck
he
him
was
up.
going around.
Fuck them up.
You know he was a millionaire, right?
His father was one of the best tight ends of all time.
Right. He was going around. He was a millionaire. He could have any girl he wants. That man was going around, going to Win Dixie and getting bums and fucking them.
Right, that's crazy.
Raping them, not even
Like,
fucking them.
CTE.
Allegedly,
CTE is
allegedly.
not a joke.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
allegedly.
Concussion is not a joke. Like
Yes,
shit like
it's
that.
not a joke. Yeah,
We're blessed.
that's
I
crazy.
would never recommend to have your kids in like youth football, like tackle, because it's crazy. Like,
Talk about that. That's a good topic. Do you think football you could get into it late or you have to start in early?
no, you don't have to get into it late. I think you can do it later.
That's what I want.
Because like Antonio Gates, he was a fucking
I don't
basketball
think you
player.
can get into that late.
I think so. I think you could be. I
I
think
think
you
you
could
can.
be. I think you could be an athlete.
Not for every position. Not for every position.
Oh yeah, listen,
You gotta-
listen, listen.
you
I
gotta
think you
be
could be an
something,
athlete.
man.
You could be an athlete, right? You could be a baseball player. You had the hand-eye coordination, right? You know how to catch ball. You know
Right.
how to catch
You
flies.
don't have the training of a professional.
Listen, you think
That's
you
totally different.
You will think no, but it's not like
Billy? Hey, you ever played baseball before, Andy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, shortstop.
No,
shortstop, right?
Listen,
So, do you think that you could go field as a shortstop? You think you could go field like
a
if
tight
they-
end. Or
If they go
wide
throw
receiver.
you a football, you think you could go catch it?
Probably.
But who?
Why?
Wait a minute.
Because you have the coordination. You have the coordination.
I'm fast
The most
and
important thing is
But
like,
Nick,
this
I
to bring
had-
it in.
I had
This to bring it in.
You
Like
gotta read
I
it.
That is true. That
you
is
can
true.
say all that, bro.
Billy, you play
Can
baseball.
do it?
I had
He
some
said you
kind
play
of
baseball.
training. I had some
As a
kind of
shortstop,
training.
Billy. You think you could not be a receiver? I'm not saying be an elite receiver, but you think you could go and catch a football
They're two totally
as a shortstop?
Yeah.
a professional football. Being
As long
But
as you,
I'm an
as
outfielder,
long
so
as
I'm
you
out
don't have
there.
the,
My hands in the air.
as long as you have the fear, like.
But yeah, it's a shortstop, of course.
The
They
only
get
thing
line
is the
drive, they
fear
get
of
the
getting
over.
tackled
right,
or getting hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, but to
But
tell
let's
you the
say
truth,
fuck that.
like I can make you understand that yes, you know the dynamics of the sport. That's 100%.
Did you play?
But when you end up having to deal with it at the moment, can you do it?
No, bro, not at a
mean,
professional
not-
level. Not
But
like how
what?
they
But
can.
what I'm saying is, look, you could get an athlete for football, right? An athlete, the best athlete you got right now. Name him. Put him in baseball.
All right, let's do.
He won't be able to do it.
Look at Jordan.
I mean, I can see a
Hey,
baseball player
the only
catching
one-
a
Okay.
football
dude that
instead
got
of a
drafted
football
with
player
the
catching a
corner.
baseball.
Excuse me.
What's his
The
name?
only one that did it was Deion Sanders, bro.
No.
And
no,
Bo
but-
Jackson,
what did
Bo
he say?
Jackson,
No,
Bo
what did he say?
Jackson.
No, no, no.
No,
but,
no,
but
no.
What did he
Deion
say?
Bo
Sanders,
Jackson.
that's on
Bo
his
Jackson
prime
was the one that
time.
did it, like better than
Yo,
anybody else.
can you believe?
Wait a minute.
Can you believe that Deion Sanders went to the morning play baseball?
So did Bo Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
Same
Said,
day,
yo,
same day.
I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Y'all can celebrate all you want, but I need to catch a flight because I'm about to play
Right.
my Super Bowl game right now.
But he was
You're
only
not saying it right. He played the World
But he was
Series,
only a decent.
and he played the
was
Super
only a
Bowl.
decent outfielder. But Bo Jackson was like a fucking amazing outfielder.
Yes, yes.
And like the best running back in the team.
Not only him,
Yeah, that's what I
Brian
said.
Jordan too. I don't know if you ever heard of Brian Jordan.
Yeah,
Brian Jordan was in college, one of the top college player too, and he played for the Atlanta Braves. So, what I'm trying to say, you could get an athlete from baseball, and I'm pretty sure he could be something in football. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like with football, you have to have a.
you cannot be a
You
baseball.
think he could take the hits?
No, but let's just say
let's pause,
he
let's
likes
pause.
getting hit.
No.
You gotta
But
be
can
in
you
the league.
can you give me your
No.
top athlete in football, and he won't be able
Of all time.
There's no
And you won't
baseball
be able to
player.
do it.
There is no baseball player that
Oh.
will run it in football right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There is not one that you're gonna tell me on the
Nah.
roster. They're gonna say, you know what? Let's
I mean, you
line
got
up
Mookie
and
Betts
play."
running some
Name
routes.
one.
Mookie Betts is
Name one.
dunking and doing.
We've been talking about all the football players that
Okay.
says, you know what? I'm gonna go and play some baseball because I'm tired of
It's less
getting
contact.
getting
Less
some
contact, exactly.
getting
Hold on,
hit.
hold on,
They
hold
and
on.
I'm
tired of
gonna
the
go with
hits, but can they do it?
I just said Deion Sanders did.
I mean, that's
one.
That's
Hold on.
Okay.
And have you heard Deion Sanders talk about baseball?
But he,
Because he doesn't care about it.
No.
He talks about it. He
Deion
says it's the
Sanders
hardest
said-
sport.
Go
It
ahead,
was just
Paulo.
yeah. But the thing is, it's just like for him, it's just like a legacy. I could be able to prove that I could go wherever I want and show that I could do it, and it's not gonna be a problem to me. It's
Right,
nothing
okay.
to me.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but at the end of the day, that's one. Now tell me a baseball player that did the same thing that Deion did.
but- okay.
Bo Jackson.
All right,
One
I'm
more.
gonna give you one right now. We're gonna pick a player that
From-
never probably he did football in high school, and I know Paulo sing his number.
I mean, you know who did baseball? Sorry, Andy. Randy Moss. And he did football.
And
basketball.
and a basketball
And
Jason
and a-
Williams. Jason
Yeah, yeah,
Williams.
yeah.
and a basketball
but-
player that
but-
did baseball that used to throw 95
But
was
growing up-
Tracy McGrady.
All right.
That's true. But growing up, right, they played football, and then when they were off, it was baseball season.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody did it like Bo
I'm not gonna
Jackson
say
and Deion
baseball.
Sanders, but
You get
he
what I'm
has,
telling you?
athletes.
It's not like, you know what, I'm gonna play baseball,
It's more
but on my
physical.
side gig, I'm gonna go and play football. It wasn't like that.
Check me out.
Hold
Check-
on, hold on, hold
what
on.
you
Sorry,
mean,
sorry.
you know.
Sorry to cut off. Like, let me ask you guys one question. So we gotta cut it short very soon. Who you guys think is gonna win the fucking NBA playoffs? Real quick.
Well, right now,
I'm gonna take the Wolves.
Minnesota.
Hey, I know.
Minnesota, really?
Baby MJ.
Let me
Ant-Man,
get that
Ant-Man, I
one.
think he's the next face. He's the face of the NBA. He's gonna be the face. Of
They want it to be because they want an
It gonna
American
be for me.
player.
It gonna be Indiana, nigga.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hell no, hell no, hell no.
Oh, Billy had to do
Indiana
something like
ain't
that,
big
bro.
enough for
Why
that.
you say that, bro? Why Indiana, Billy?
Controversy, baby. Controversy.
Damn, he's going for the underdog so he can get that money.
Get his ring.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. They were
Ant-Man, baby
Ant-Man,
Jordan.
yeah.
They want him to be the face because, like, they want an American player to be the face of the league.
The Heat.
Yeah.
The MVP of them, what, like a European player, Jovic.
Yo, who should
I
the
mean,
Heat
I
pick
don't
up
Joel
right
Embiid,
now?
something
I don't
like
know,
that,
but
like,
Denver, if they lose,
They should get Giannis.
Hey,
I don't think.
Giannis to
I
the
mean,
Heat.
Oklahoma.
Giannis to the Heat, and if Ant-Man
stop.
wants to be a big player, he should leave out of
Come to
the.
Miami.
He should come to Miami. I feel that, but he got to leave out of the Minnesota.
Hey,
Y'all
honest
niggas
truth,
straight
bro.
hero, get
I-
banned the fuck out of here.
I always say that every time that a good player comes
But
to
once
Miami,
again, hold it down. Hold
it
on,
goes
stop.
to ass after 2 years.
No,
We'll
you
bring it back, we'll bring it back.
Every player. Name one player that came over here and said, you know what, I
Name me.
enjoy being here. Besides Bosch.
Bosch
Oh,
was
wait.
pivotal. He had the rebound. He had
Oh,
the
wait.
biggest
Oh,
rebound
wait.
of all time.
Wait.
He had the biggest rebound of all time.
Who said
Bosch
that?
to Bosch to Island. Bang for three.
Who said it?
I'm gonna get him.
Who?
Say that again. So I could-
Yeah, he gotta repeat that.
Repeat that again. so I
Okay,
could
maybe I
get-
didn't hear it
Yo,
right.
you did.
okay. So Ray Allen is not even counting because he already got rings before.
He had
the
one.
Heat.
He had
No,
one.
No, but
say
repeat,
it
had one
repeat what
game.
you said.
So,
Repeat the question.
So when you telling me that when a player like, for example, Dwayne Wade, even Dwayne Wade
You already had one before, yeah.
already said, you know what?
You already fucked up.
I'm-
player.
You're not keeping the players in the team that I need so I could be able to run the team that how I supposed to run it for Miami. I'm just gonna go Chicago. Something that I wanted to dream of when I was a kid.
Nah, we know that, but
Not when it, not when it like the current, like when the original.
After that.
Question, what was the question?
He stepped back. He stepped back.
The question
He
was,
yeah.
who was happy for when they came to Miami
To Miami?
to play?
Probably nobody except for like Braun or Wade.
Brown
LeBron.
wasn't
Braun was never happy because he was never the leader.
Yo,
Because of Riley.
LeBron-
He was never the leader because of
Hold
Riley.
on, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
Give me
let
one
me
second.
finish.
LeBron's mom got banned from watching his games because the way that she was.
All right, player.
You imagine that as your mom getting banned from
Right.
watching you.
Yeah, that's wild. That's
Check
wild.
me
Like,
out. You gotta let me talk about the Heat now. He said, I'm gonna go by part. First of all, the one way got drafted by the Heat, right?
Yeah, you don't count.
He went to Chicago Bulls. I don't know if you heard him when he said it like not too long ago.
You saw that symbol that they put for him?
Check me out. He went to Chicago. He seen the way Chicago was run, and he said, "Hey, this is
Nah,
not
it's
the
not
way-
for me."
This is not
And
the
went to
way
Cleveland.
I need to go back to Miami." That's what he said.
Nah, he went to Cleveland.
He went to
No,
Cleveland.
no,
yeah.
but,
But yeah, that's
listen,
what we're talking about. Yeah.
He said the way it's run, I need to go back to Miami. And you said that anybody that has come to Miami hasn't done good.
No.
You didn't-
I said that they didn't enjoy it, and they had to say, you know what?
That's different. That's
This
the
is not
difference
me.
between being successful
This is
and
not
enjoying
me.
it. Enjoy. It's very different.
they didn't
You can be
enjoy it.
successful and not enjoy it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
different.
why they didn't enjoy it? Because it's a culture. It's a culture that you have to be. I think it's 5%
Right.
body fat
Right.
or something.
But let me
like
ask you a
that.
question. Like, do you think that culture should change already? Like, Pat Riley's system is old.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, we're not there anymore. We're not there anymore. Like, the Heat are like the Heat
add
are
it
like
up.
the Steelers. Like the middle of the run, you make the playoffs, you don't do shit.
Hey, and that's not even for basketball. That's for the Dolphins. It's the same thing. It's always because they got in trouble in the streets. Now we got to trade them or whatever. Yo, there's a lot of people that get in trouble in the streets and they keep the player because
But-
it's the player.
The thing is that we in a different city. Right now, you put me. I'm a star, right? You put me in St. Louis
Okay, see.
or Denver. Come on, man. I don't got nothing to do over there.
Cleveland.
Over here, we got all type of bitches. All type
Jalapeno spicy
shit.
ass
You like big
Your ass is gonna get roped up no matter what.
No matter what. It's a whole different shit. Hey, I went to St. Louis, brother. They waiting for a St. Louis baseball game to happen.
Yeah.
Over here, we got different shit. We got this going on. We got
Right.
that going
What's the
on.
Marlins record? Who knows the Marlins
I have no
record?
idea. I
Who
have no
knows the
idea. I don't
Marlins
give a fuck.
record?
I have no idea.
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Right?
Over
Nobody's
here,
gonna-
we support. If
Who
you
went to
doing
the
good.
Marlins game?
But you know what? Can I say this? Can I say like, thank you guys for coming out here. Appreciate you. Had a great time, y'all fucking talking shit. I love that shit. Fighting and shit, like everything. Like, you didn't have to come out here, but you did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, it's true. You know, we appreciate you guys passing by. And it's so much to talk about that I didn't want to make the episode so long that I wanted to cut it. You know, we're going to have a part 2 and stuff.
There could be a part 2 later. You never know.
Okay.
It's just too long. And then,
But thank you, Billy. Thank
You know
you
what I
guys
mean?
for having
Thank
me
you,
here.
Paulo.
I
Thank you, Andy.
enjoyed
You
it. I
already know.
enjoyed talking about sports. You
gonna
talking
continue
about
that. We're gonna
jalapenos.
He's like, thank you, Village. Thank you guys. Like, what's my
Hey,
name?
thank you guys for
Say my
hosting.
name. Say my name. Like, what's my name?
We're talking about the same name.
I know. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
We're talking
Y'all the best.
Yeah.
Like, support, and comment. It don't cost you shit.
Nothing.
Yes, sir.
We out of here.